Why do you follow dharma? It is to get enlightened. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಪೀಟಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಫ್ಯೂಗಲ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್. Petal force is towards the center. So let not the evil come towards you. Instead, let all the evil will be pushed away from you, and let all only be good be concentrated in you. Centripetal force. So let there only be good forces towards you. So by sadhana you will calculate and you will automatically be a good force in your life towards enlightenment. This is the basic things you require for enlightenment. Okay. So towards the center. Centrifugal force. That means from the center. So everything evil in you should go out and dissipate it to the universe, the universal consciousness. ಚೈತನ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ತನಿ ಎರೆದು ಬಿಡಿ. ದೇವರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಧರ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಡೂ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರೋತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎನ್ಲೈಟನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಯಾವ ಎನ್ಲೈಟನ್ಮೆಂಟು ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆನೆ ಇದೆ. ನೀವು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್. ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಈಚೆ ತೆಗೆಯೋದು, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಇರೋತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಪುನರ್ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಪ್ರತಿಷ್ಠಾಪನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. That is the whole point of that article. So when you read all that, especially with an explanation, with these tattvas, you will understand this is the route towards enlightenment. Then Malayaladu. That's the reason. If you are not enlightened, so enlightened is the classic case of getting enlightened this way. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳೋದು, ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ದಿನ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು 15 ನಿಮಿಷ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಚ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬ್ರೆತ್. Look at the inhalation and look at your exhalation. So you inhale only dharma, you only exhale adharma. Then you are already in that concentric circles of dharma. We need one centripetal force and centrifugal force. Centripetal, towards the center. You ask God to come and establish Himself in your center, but you do that sadhana. Yen sadhana? Principles. Stop external worship. You look at everybody. These are all good people. So you make a movement towards goodness, towards dharma, towards others. You only analyze by your mind, and your mind is not dharma at all. Mind is not at all dharmic, but the heart is an embodiment of dharma. Your mind is an embodiment of karma. Because you are only spewing out a lot of karmic things. Unconditionality ellide ninige illalla. Tell me how many of you have as unconditional love? You don't have. So that is why we don't understand dharma. We only not only understand karma, we get caught in the cycle of karma. You see? That is the whole point of this. That's what you should do. Good. So you should always maintain the inner purity. Okay? Take out the Guru Gita. 22 one portion, 26 one portion. No? 22 Odi. Guru Gita number 22.
Om Jai Mata, Om Jai Gurudeva. Shloka 22.
22.
22.
Right.
Trailoke Sfuta Vaktaro Devadhyasurapanagaha Guruvatra Sthita Vidya Guru Bhaktyatu Labhyate. In the three worlds, gods, demons, snake demons and others clearly proclaim that the knowledge lying on the tongue of the Guru is obtained only through devotion to the Guru.
That highlights the Guru's principle. Okay. Now we will read 26th Guru Gita Shloka.
Shloka 26. Dhruvam tesham cha sarvesham nasti tattvam guroparam asanam shayanam vastram bhushanam vahanadikam.
What is it?
Surely for all these beings there is no truth higher than the Guru. A seeker should offer a seat, a bed, clothing, ornaments and vehicle and other things that will please the Guru. He should gratify the Guru and dedicate his life to him.
So how do you do? Every day morning, when you sit, you are sitting in the Guru's pita. Every day when you sit, you are not sitting in your own pita. Every day when you are sitting in Guru's pita. You imagine. Imagination leads to realization. You are imagining not in the mind, not in the intellect. You are imagining by making yourself to understand you are sitting in Guru's consciousness. What is the pita? The Guru says, I am sitting in your pita. All these days, you are segregating between you and your Guru. Now, you symbolically say you are going to sit in the Guru's pita. That means shortly you will also be enlightened. Guru's principle. So the Guru's principle is, what is it? Enlightenment. So you are going to be enlightened with the Guru's principle that is going to be imbibed into what? Last line. You are imbibed into what?
Imbibed into you much deeper and deeper.
Yes. That means from tomorrow onwards, you are sitting in the Guru Pita, and Guru is already sitting in your Pita called as your soul, your heart. So you are sitting in Guru's Pita, and Guru is sitting in your Pita, and your Pita is your consciousness. ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ there was a distance between you and me. Now there is no distance between you and me. Neither your heart is at a distance between your heart and my heart. There is no distance between the heart of the mother filled with compassion, between your heart also, because your heart also is filled with compassion. From today morning I have told you how compassionate you should be, how compassionate you should be. And what's the point? Unconditionality ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. You understand the direction which you should go. What more do you want? Mother is already enlightened. Shortly you are also going to be enlightened. If you are still not realized enlightenment in that true sense from heart to heart, you are also enlightened. Our confidence illi. Forget the rest. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯವರು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತುಬಿಡಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಸಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ 5 ನಿಮಿಷ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೀಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಗುರೂಸ್ ಪೀಠ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಹೋಮ್. ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾಳೆಯಿಂದ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೀಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಗುರೂಸ್ ಪೀಠ. ವೈ ಡು ಯು ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ರೇಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪೀಠ ಇನ್ ದ ಹೌಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗುರೂಸ್ ಪೀಠ. ಆ ಪೀಠದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಆ ನೆನಪಿರಲಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಗುರೂಸ್ ಪೀಠ. ಗುರು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಬೇಕು? Your Guru's Guru and that Guru's Guru and that Guru is basically Adi Parashakti. Adi Parashakti ಪೀಠದ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಪೀಠ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. And that Pita is called as Atma. That Pita is called as Atma. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮ ಪೀಠ ಒಂದೇ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಎನ್ಲೈಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೇನು? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ 7 days or 8 days ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಎನ್ಲೈಟನ್ಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗುರುಗೀತಾ ಓದಿರೋದು. ಈಗ ಈ ಗುರುಗೀತಾ 8ನೇ ಶ್ಲೋಕ, 10ನೇ ಶ್ಲೋಕ, 26ನೇ ಶ್ಲೋಕ. ವೈ? ಏಕಾದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಓಹೋ, ಮೈ ಈಗೋ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಮೀ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೈ ಗುರುಸ್ ಪೀಠ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡರ್ಟಿ ಮೈಂಡ್ ವಿಚ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ಲೆಮಿಷಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಕಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದಾಗ, ಈ ಕಲೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಜ್ಞಾನದಿಂದ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಗ್ನೋರೆನ್ಸಿಂದ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ವಿಚಾರ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಮೆನಿ ಅ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಗಿಲ್ಟಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ನಾಟ್ ಫಾಲೋಡ್. We feel so guilty. The whole thing is that we are feeling so guilty. Enlightenment is not there. Why? Because half the time you are not ignorant. Half the time you are not ignorant. Half the time you feel very guilty. Half the time you feel guilty. That is the beauty of you. Guru's principle is your pita. Guru's principle is your conscience. Guru's pita ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ನೇ ಗುರುಗಳ ಪೀಠ. ದಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇಂಬೈಬ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಯು ಅಂಡ್ ಮಚ್ ಡೀಪರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೀಪರ್. ಡೀಪಾಗಿ ಹೋದಾಗ್ಲೇ ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಳುಕು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. when you don't scratch, then you feel very guilty. You feel very guilty. That is the best part of your life. Half the time you feel very guilty. ದೇವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಳುಕು is what is killing you. The killing factor for you, your consciousness, is your guilt.
For more satsangs from Sri Sri Nimishananda Guruji, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell button below to get notifications. Like and share the video and spread the divine message.